Hey, Soul Fam. I'm Morgan Garza, and I'm here to help us all get through what was the first presidential debate. I'm not going to get into it, but what I will get into is that this is the time for us to step into our power, to look at ourselves, look inside of us, and really come to terms with what we have to offer to the world and how we can share our gifts and what we can do that will help not only change our inner world, but also make positive impacts and change in our outer worlds. And if you see me looking at two screens, I'm sorry, I'm recording on Instagram and on YouTube. So that's 2020 for you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tap through doing the thing, whatever that thing may be. I want to inspire you to take action and to know that what you have to offer is exactly what the world needs. Because when you're shining your brightest and sharing from your soul, that's when shit really gets done. And that's when you see positive change happening in ripple effects and waves that impact so many more people than you could have ever imagined. I am working through this myself at this moment, which is why I'm recording in multiple places at once. And I'm putting myself out there in a way that was previously super uncomfortable. So if you're uncomfortable with being seen, you're not really one of those people to jump on two cameras at once or share in a public manner. That's not necessarily what you have to do, but putting yourself out there in a way that inspires you will inspire others. And if we know anything right now, it's that the world needs more people who are doing what lights them up. So let's get lit, let's get fired up to do the thing that keeps us awake at night, that we dream about all day, that we wish we were doing instead of what we were being paid to do currently. Because that is when we are going to see massive change, huge shifts, manifestation happening instantaneously, and going to sleep at night feeling like you actually really did something for the world and for yourself. It starts within. I know that sounds so cliche because you hear it everywhere, but it's the truth. And by changing your inner world first without focusing on what's going on in your outer world, you'll really be able to understand how powerful you are because you're doing it for you first. You're not just drumming around, running around, holding signs, being pissed at the way the world is. You're also practicing what you preach. You're practicing what you post. You're doing everything you can in your inner world before you even project anything into your outer world. That is my intention for you today. That is my intention with this tapping. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you feel fired up to go into the world and do what you want to do. And let's get started. Also, quick note, if you've never done tapping before, just follow me. It's super easy. It's basically psychological acupressure. We're going to be affirming things in, tapping things out, like limiting beliefs, and I add in the chest sternum tapping. I feel like I'm at a computer all day, my chest is already really tight, and I love tapping at the collarbone, but I feel sometimes I just need to get in there. So follow along with me, and it's a call and respond, call and respond, call and repeat. Say what I say. Okay, deep breath. Roll out your neck. Get into a space where you feel yourself humming from within. Okay. Starting at the karate chop point. I take full responsibility for my well-being. Even though I've been afraid to do the thing that lights me up, I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. Living in this fear not only keeps me away from myself, but it keeps me away from sharing with the world. It keeps me away from knowing that I can make an impact and it keeps me away from my passion, my purpose, and full on fulfillment. For all the times that I haven't shared my authentic voice, I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. For all the times I've been afraid to actually speak up or do the thing that keeps me awake at night, I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. For any time I was unsure of my power, unsure of my purpose, and unsure of my potential, I unconditionally love, accept, and forgive myself. I see this time as an opportunity. I see this calling of the soul as a chance to step into my power. And I see the path before me so lit with purpose that I'll know with full trust in myself and in every step that I am doing something that is going to make great change, both within and without. Palms up, deep breath, hold it in. Let it go. Starting at the top of the head, my power and purpose are needed in this world. Even thinking about how I can make an impact gets me so excited. I may not know exactly what to do or how to do it, but I know fully, deep within, that I am meant to do something greater. This potential and opportunity is available to me right here, right now. I am so excited by the potential of sharing from deep within my soul. I am so excited by the potential of sharing from deep within my heart. I know that what I have to share will change the world. I know that what I have to share will change me. I am fired up to share everything that I feel within my soul. I am fired up to make an impact for my community. I am fired up to make a change for myself. A change that will ignite my soul fire and bring me so much closer to my passion and my purpose. I am so fired up to share my gifts with the world. I am so fired up to share my gifts with myself. I am so fired up to understand that this is exactly where I need to be. I am so fired up to understand that this is exactly what I want to do. Getting clear on my passion and my purpose is something I have avoided for reasons of fear and lack. But I am so abundant. I am so purposeful. I am so driven in what I'm meant to do, driven in how I'm meant to help, and driven in all of the ways that I can infect change. Getting sweaty. Affect change within and without. To do the thing that I've been dreaming. To take this step for my own autonomy. To follow the call of my soul. And to share from a place deep within. There is nothing wrong with me sharing my voice. People need my medicine, whether they know it now or not. People need what I have to share. The world will be a better place with all of us sharing from our hearts. from all of us sharing from our souls, and from taking creative and inspired action backed by clear intention for conscious creation. My inspired action is soul deep, and when I act on what I want, I am also acting for the world. My passion is so much bigger than me. My passion is so much bigger than I'm able to even understand right now. But what I do know is that my passion is needed. My passion is purposeful. And no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on within and without, every day I don't share from my soul, I'm keeping both myself and others away from so much magic. Sharing is literally caring, and the community of inspired people that are ready for what I want to share will accept me with open arms, open hearts, and open eyes. And so it is, and so it shall be. Palms up, deep breath, hold it. When we come forth with clear intention and we take inspired action, we can have conscious creation that makes waves, that not only helps us live our best lives, raise our vibration, and honor the darkness within, because there's no ascension without descension. It goes together. This is the time that we can really understand our impact, how we can help, how we can serve, how we can bring so much light and love to this world, and how we can truly serve others by serving ourselves. Shit is crazy right now. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, upset, depressed, hopeless, helpless, you're not alone. But going into your dark hole, going into your corner, running from the world and from everything that's happening isn't going to help. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help others. It's not going to help your relationships. It's not going to help your work. It's not going to help your plants or your pets. So going towards something like what we're experiencing right now and what is on the horizon with the election and everything coming up, going towards this can help you also learn how to go towards the darkness that lives within you. Because we all have shadow, we all have darkness, we all have something that we have to work through. None of us are born being pure light. And while babies, yes, are pure, we still have things that are going to happen inevitably that are going to take us further and further and further away from that initial innocence. But that initial innocence, that childlike wonder, that reckless abandon for doing whatever you want to do, thinking that you're invincible, truly is what more adults need to embody within themselves. We need to be emboldened by our inner child, emboldened by our truth, and emboldened by what play can do. Even though this tapping might not feel much like play, I definitely consider it to be playful. You're talking yourself out of something that you really most likely don't even believe. It's a story that has been living rent-free in your head for so long that you have come to believe that this is the way, but it's so far from the truth. It's so far from who you are, and it's so far from the potential that you actually have. So these stories that we tell ourselves and convince ourselves of and then tell other people are so damaging and they're so false. So stepping away from your false story, stepping into your passion and purpose, accepting every bit of your shadow as you go forward, and trying not to bleed on other people as you do this, is going to bring you so close to your passion and purpose that in no time you'll be brazenly sharing from your heart and from your soul for the betterment of yourself and for the betterment of humanity. And with this, I leave you with the love, the light, and the black holes. Be well.